All right, this is Una Cammilleri with Module 16, and this is um, my presentation, I guess, on how I would ensure continuous improvement is closing the gaps in my school. As a reminder, my school is struggling a bit. It's a private Catholic school. We have a great need for technology. We have inconsistent assessments, I think. We do not answer the state, which I think can be a blessing in some ways, but also doesn't really hold anyone accountable for anything. So I feel like we're kind of all over the place. As the librarian, I would like to be involved in literacy assessments more than I am, and the data collection. I think right now I'm just sort of seen as the 45 minutes where the teacher gets a break and they don't really care what I do in the library as long as I don't corrupt them or send the kids back. So I think I could use a lot more as a resource. Um, One of our readings had said, time is precious and resources are few. And I feel like I could be a great resource if they let me, or maybe I just need to sort of stick my neck out more. Um, so far, I've looked at the diocese curriculum that we follow to get a feel for what our literacy standards are. And this summer, I'll be attending a Google training with all the staff, which I think will really help get us on the right path with using technology more and then being able to use the technology for assessments and for data collection. My desired outcome, I think, would be to be included in the literacy curriculum planning and in the assessments for literacy. I would like to find a literacy assessment that could be used across grade levels for consistency because I think everybody just sort of does their own thing in their own classroom. And I would like to help the teachers close the gaps in literacy in the library. I could do a lot with my time, but no one really asks anything of me. So that's where we are now. So any clarifying questions? Nope. I have a plan book that gets signed maybe. I'm often forgotten on that if I'm teaching or if it's not on my desk. No one ever comes and looks for it. No one has ever questioned what I've written it. So no, no lesson plans, no grades. Okay, okay. Um, then I guess my what kind of help I'm looking for, I would I guess I really need would like to know how I as the librarian can help in closing the gaps. I'm in a different situation not being a classroom teacher, so I'm not really responsible for the curriculum, but I'd like to know how I can help. And I also need suggestions for literacy assessments that could be used across grade levels. Okay. And are those assessments? Though neither one of those names sounds familiar to me. Okay. 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 Um, all right, I guess I'll share what seems most helpful and what I might do next. I think that was a really good suggestion to connect with other librarians. Unfortunately, Catholic schools in general aren't as plentiful as public schools. Like you can't go down a street without finding another public school. And then one of the first things that gets cut when budgets come around are libraries, sort of the specials, art library, that kind of stuff. And so a lot of the Catholic schools around here have already lost their librarians. Um, so I think that I should definitely connect with my kids go to public school here, and I will connect with the librarian there to find out if he is doing anything with the literacy curriculum in his school. And I will also look up these other assessments. They're not at all familiar to me. I'll look up like Dibbles, I guess, because you said that was a lot, that was helpful. Um, so I think I have some good things to look up. So I think that's good. Thank you. I am gonna I'm gonna hit stop.